Hey guys, welcome back to Adventure Camping. Tactical Nut here, and today we're here to talk about the Wasoto heated socks. Now, full disclosure, they did ask me if I wanted to review these, and I've never tried any kind of socks like this, so I was just like, of course, I would love to. So just so you know, they did send them to me. And it's not really started getting cold here yet. We've had some cooler days, but I have tried these out around the house just to see how they perform, and so far they have been doing excellent. But also, like, I'm kind of bringing this to you now just because in case you do live in a place where it's cold, you can go ahead and potentially go ahead and purchase these so you can stay warm while it's cold. I'm just waiting for it to get cold here so I can actually check out the true performance in the really cold environment. So you'll see another video coming on down the line. I just wanted to make everybody aware of these. So what you get in the box, you're going to get a charger, right, for the batteries, because they are battery powered. You're going to get your user's manual, which will have all the instructions of how to get these things started and another feature that I'm going to go over in just a minute. These are your socks. Now they are really long, which is kind of nice. So especially if you live in a place where it snows a lot or it's really cold, these are going to be excellent because they go most of the way up your shins, like almost to the knees. So on the side you have right here is a little pocket. This is where the batteries will go. I'll pull this out and show you. So you got these batteries right here. So once you get them charged up, you'll just put them in, connect them to this little piece right here, and they will be good to go. Also, so to kind of give you an idea, when you turn these on, it takes a couple of minutes for it to start heating up, but I'm turning them inside out because what you'll see is this. Hopefully you can see the difference in the stitching and the texture right here. This is what is going to be heating up, this part right here. So it's going to cover about the top half of your foot to the tips of your toes and underneath. But once it gets going, I mean, they feel really nice and toasty. It was kind of cool to actually see how they perform. And then of course these are a cotton blend sock, so the rest of it's going to keep the rest of your legs warm like normal. But I've always found when I'm in the outdoors and it's really cold, especially when you're sitting around camp and stuff like that, when you're not moving, that's when your feet are going to get the coldest. And so what usually is getting cold is your toes. So once you keep the toes warm, it's going to heat up also the rest of your shoe and the rest of your foot. So that's going to help keep your body, your blood flowing throughout the body, because when you are sitting and not doing a whole lot, your extremities start to get really cold because the body's pulling the blood into the core to keep the rest of that warm. And so when you can keep this warm, the rest of you is going to stay warm as well. They came in this bag like this little zippered bag. So this is something you could actually reuse, especially putting gear in and stuff like that, or maybe some kind of electronics. And then another bag for the socks as well. I haven't used this yet because, like I said, I haven't had them for very long, but I've just been testing them out around the house. But man, I'll tell you what, and they come in different sizes, so you do a lot like regular socks where you can kind of get them and it's an array of different foot sizes or shoe sizes. These are kind of the same way. I wear a 9.5 shoe, and so I had to get the large socks, and they fit absolutely perfect. Like I said, it takes several hours to charge the batteries up when you first get them, but what you do, they do last a pretty good while. I haven't timed it to see exactly how many hours, but let's just see here. Yeah, I got to put on my old man glasses. I believe it says in here the runtime for them. They are 2600 milliamp batteries, just so you know that. Let's see, about 5.5 to 6.5 hours to charge both the batteries, and about 3.5 to 4 hours on a single charge. Now on the battery itself, there is a little light. It will tell you green light represents the power status of the battery, which are 25, 50, 75, and 100. So like a lot of power banks and stuff like that, you only get the quarter settings. Right here, it's telling you what the little switch on the socks look like. And so this is where you know the temperature settings, high, medium, and low. But the coolest thing, and this was a big selling point for me, is you're going to scan that QR code and download an app, and what it's going to do, and this will run you through the setup right? As you can see here, I'm just gonna go slowly so you can just tell what it is. But let me pull it up for you real quick. You can actually control the socks from your app. I thought that was insane. I'm like, how cool is that? Now you can manually control it. So you just hold the button down, it'll come on. And so I was just leaning on that one. So now both of them are on. And then if you click it, you get the different settings. So that was low, medium, high, right? But the name of the app is called Q Thermo. It's loading up right here. And as you can see, through Bluetooth, you can control your socks. How cool is that? Like right here, as you can see, you have the different temperature settings that you can put it on. And once you set them to that, you know, you can control how hot your feet are going to get. So obviously the colder it is, or the colder, let's say if you're just more cold nature, you're going to be able to set them up higher. Up here at the top, as you can see, it's telling you how much battery life you have left in each sock, right? And then they also have like heated gloves and something else like insoles and stuff like that, so you could control those if you needed to. But let's see, if I change with the temperature setting here, it's down at the bottom. Actually, let's just turn it all the way up. Then you just set it like that, and literally the socks, and you can set it for how long you want it to be on, so how many hours or how much, you know, how much time you want it, which I thought was, oops, the bottom one was the time. So the top, as you see, the temperature just went up like that. Then come back down, and then of course, so now it's on medium, so the socks went to medium. I put it on high, the light goes to red because it's now on high. I have been absolutely intrigued by these socks. I will tell you that right now because, one, I've never had any kind of socks like this, so I was really fascinated and curious to see if they work. I know when I was a kid, I think like back in the 70s, 80s, they had heated socks, but they were like C-cell batteries or something like that. They were like big batteries. It was really heavy. I had heard people wear them and say, you know, get mixed reviews on them and stuff like that. But now the technology has come around. Obviously, these are going to be heavier than normal socks because they have a battery attached to them, but they don't slide down your legs. You know, I've been walking around the house with them, sitting watching TV. I have had some health issues for the past couple of months. I have now lost 25 pounds. I think I'm on the back end of it now, so hopefully I'm going to be on a mission again to get in the gym and eat like a horse and get the weight back. But a lot of times just sitting around the house, my feet will get really cold, and so just trying these out like in the house, like man, these things get really nice and toasty warm, so I can't wait to be able to get outside and when it actually gets really cold, because I think it's in like the 60s, maybe low 70s today. So definitely stay tuned and look forward to the final review. But I just wanted to unbox these and let you know what I think about them and kind of give you a heads up that I really feel like these are going to be awesome and work extremely well. You can feel them getting warm in your hand already. It feels good. But yeah, just want to kind of give you a heads up. So if you already live in a place that is cold or it's starting to get cold where you are, you can go ahead and get these because I can pretty much guarantee that these things are going to perform outstanding when it gets really cold. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And in the meantime, guys, be prepared, have fun, and check out Wasoto heated socks. I'll leave a link to them in the description below. In the meantime, guys, see you later.